What's going on, y'all? Welcome to a review of Season 1, Episode 3 of Ms. Marvel. Now, I actually did do a review for the first video, for the first episode, but once I did it, some things came up, and I forgot to upload it, and then by the time I remembered it, the episode 2, and then I forgot to watch episode 2, so here we are with episode 3. So, I've been going back and forth, and I just said, forget it, I'll just do this one. But I have seen all 3 episodes. And man, let me tell you, episode 2 was kind of, but then 3 got back on track. But let me give you the synopsis, then we're going to break down episode 3. Keep saying parts. With the Department of Damage Control on her trail, Kamala tries to lay low ahead of her brother's upcoming wedding. When she meets a group of people who have information on the mysteries that have plagued her family for generations, Kamala begins to learn more about the source of her powers. These friendly strangers need Kamala's help, but whatever decision she makes could have grave consequences. That was a long synopsis. Basically, this episode picks up maybe, like I said, probably like an hour, if you will, from the previous episode. She meets these people, and they basically reveal who they are, what they are, and basically the dude that she's been crushing on, he's also a part of that, and a part of whatever they are. I mean, I know what they are. I just can't say it due to spoilers. I don't want to spoil anything, but they basically reveal who they are and why they need to contact Kamala. And they explain to Kamala like the source of her power, where it comes from. They tell her the backstory of the bracelet, and basically, and like I thought there was supposed to be 2 of them, but in the flashback they talked about the fact that it was supposed to be 2, but the other one was missing. So I'm pretty sure that's probably like one of the big mysteries of the episode or of this season is where's the second bracelet. Because apparently, I think you need, you're supposed to have both of them. The way how they was talking about it, you need both of them to use their full power. They did tell Kamala about who she is and basically what her and her family are. Even though her family, I don't think her family doesn't know what they are because it's not known to them. But they revealed to Kamala what they are and what she is too. I think it's basically implied that she's the same as them. I'm like, okay, so this is how they rewritten her origins. She, instead of her being inhuman, they said she was this type of creature. And why the bracelet basically it's implied that the bracelet only activates for their kind, or for the kind that the bracelet comes from. And they say it helped basically confirm her friend's theory that it helped her unlock her abilities, basically. So those abilities that she has basically is the bracelet like being like some training wheels to her actually accessing those powers. At least that's what that's what I took out of that. I could be wrong, but that's what it sounded like they was explaining to her. And that they explained to her why they need her, Kamala's help. And she had a decision to make about helping them because she basically just met these people. And basically the rest of the episode is her trying to figure out her place in all this. Damage control is on her trail because because of what they saw in the first episode. And basically they interrogated the girl. That might have been the last episode. I can't remember if it was this episode or the second episode when they interrogated the girl. But they interrogated her and they basically came to the conclusion that it was somebody from Kamala's, gathering, I think church gathering, if you will. I forgot what they call it. Kamala also brings, like when she had to save her, that was the previous episode. Sorry about that. I was about to say something for the previous episode. But yeah, Kamala's basically trying to navigate. She's having a hard time telling her best friend, not the boy, not the girl that's like her cousin. She's been wanting to tell her, about the about who she is. She struggled with that in this episode. Um, this episode was good though. It was good. It told a good story for this episode. Her struggles, and then the whole the people being nice then turning against it because they refused to wait any longer. Cliche happened. Um, we basically got a good fight saying that the wedding. I love the wedding though. The visuals of the wedding, the culture, the colors. That was a good scene. I like that. But yeah, we got to see basically Kamala stumble through it. It was funny because it's a change of pace. Usually in these Marvel movies, when there's a fight scene, the character really pretty much knows how to fight. It was a good change of pace to see that the main character basically stumbled her way through, or his way through the fight. She pretty much didn't know how to fight. She just stumbled and kind of like she kind of like fought back a little bit, like here and there. Did some punches, some embiggening punches and stuff like that. But yeah, it was a good episode. It had a little bit of tension in it. I kind of and then this whole mystery about her family too, and what's more to come. That's how they ended the episode. They ended it with her grandmother telling her she got to come see her because she saw the vision too. There was a vision. I won't tell you what it was, but it was a vision that both her and her grandmother seen apparently, and that she has to come to her so they could talk about it. Other than that, I didn't really have there was really no bad downside to it. There was pretty much it's pretty much like a coming of age type show. So you expect like the little the learning curve, the ups and downs of going through life, and come out trying to find a place. So it was all good. It was all good. I'm still interested in the show. But with that being said, I will be giving this episode I'd give it a 7 out of 10. Because it was okay. It was okay. It wasn't the best episode, but it was better than episode 2, in my opinion. But yeah, I enjoyed it. It was good. I'm glad that damage blah, 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 can't get it out my mouth. Damage control is getting more involved. I'm guessing because of the events of Endgame and the Avengers basically almost back to the way that they was before Civil War. I'm guessing that's why damage control is hunting down enhanced individuals. I think because of that, and because of the fact that the Soviet, of course, are still a thing, which I had to I had to go back and realize that when watching this, I'm like, wait a minute, is the Soviet Accords still a thing? And it actually is. It's still a thing. Like they still, you still got to be. They just, I guess they only lean when it comes to the Avengers. Apparently, I could be wrong, but that's what it seemed like. They only lean towards the Avengers because of the fact that it was proven that their way is the reason why half the universe got their way, and what they did and voted for it got to half the universe basically destroyed. And them being together is what saved them and brought the people back. So therefore, I think they was leaning on that. But I think you still have to register or whatnot. But like I said, I'm looking forward to more what's to come. But if you enjoyed this episode, you hit this button right there in the upper right corner for all of my reviews. And if you enjoyed this episode so much you want to support the channel, all you gotta do is hit that like, subscribe, share, hit that notification button. Also hit that thanks button and hit that join button only if you want to. If you want to see me react to your favorite TV shows. And as always, hit any one of these videos for more of my amazing content, but don't go anywhere. Got some reactions, some good ones, some DBZ ones coming your way. Peace out.